Well,
That was no normal dwarf.
so it's been a hot minute
I
since
need a
I
torch. Too dark for dwarf eyes.
did any streaming. Oh, look, all of them are here. Wow. All right. So today I am going to stream a little bit, just for about an hour. Um, I am testing out a mod. In fact, I don't want to get anything wrong. So let me go to Nexus Mods real quick. This is a new sandbox. Um, the mod is by Toby Chiro. I don't know how to say that. If I butchered that, I apologize. It's on Nexus Mods. It's called More Buildings. It brings back the old building pieces that were removed in the game version 1.2 that many people know. I harp on bringing back all the time because old campaigns with the building improvements, they are completely stable today, and I've built a ton of stuff with them. Always wanted to build with these in sandbox. Um, and I'm excited about that. I don't know how else to say it. I did bring a backpack full of stuff, right? And the God Pick, all the hammers, and Glamdring. Now these two are GM weapons. You can read online how to spawn those. The hammers are so I opened up pieces. Um, and this is a variety of fat stacks. Now I am running fat stacks as well as epic items in any slot. Oh, that's unusual. There was a. By the way, I'm not playing on hard or anything today. It's just normal difficulty. I'm not. This is about building as I go. I'll come back and clean all this up later. I want to see what. So mushrooms are appearing earlier.
There must be a way back to camp. Could try the doors of Doran from the inside. Best get going.
Alright, we better. I didn't bring any weapons, but we'll craft a torch. And a simple pickaxe just to make it stop. Though I don't plan on using the simple pickaxe, of course.
Firelight. We are not alone.
No, but oh, the body went away! Yay! That seems hit or miss depending on the seed. I think it's depending on the seed. I don't know. It's weird, whatever it is. It comes and goes. Some instances the body stays, and that really disappoints me because then you gotta try building around it. And that was the whole point of honoring the ancestor, was to lay him to rest. Alright, let's see what kind of goodies we got here. Can't wait for the new expansion, by the way. This one coming up, I mean, the last one was okay. It's not really my personal style, but there were a few things in there that were hilarious. Well worth the $5. The set was well worth it, I think. The visual set. But more importantly, I love the troll skin chair and ottoman. That was hilarious. Especially for those of you that don't know, a little spoiler here. But no, come right out into a little village. All right. Little spoiler. The troll skin, if you put it in light, will turn to stone, which is hilarious. It says eat a mushroom. Now, of course, I started with the hammer, so that's a little bit of a cheat there. Oh. Yeah, I think I'll make this my house. I love this floor. Looks like they're going to give us something very similar, if not this floor, something very similar to it. It was hard to tell by the pictures. So the next DLC will include an entire new set of building blocks, materials, look, which I'm very excited for. Alright, why don't we... put this in this room somewhere. Want it centralized. So this is not the normal game experience. Just to remind everybody, I think I put it in the description. I came in here with not end game weapons and armor, but certainly end game building materials. There are plenty of other people doing challenging run-throughs. Yeah, some of these buildings do have evening ale. Already made in these barrels. Don't destroy them. As I generally like to repair before I start knocking stuff down. I have other videos up of, for those that are interested, replicating most of the old buildings. Then don't forget to go back over everything and I like leaving the trash there so I know where to go look and repair again. Be careful of stuff like this one was in a corner. So, because the buildings are embedded in the walls, sometimes you can't just get to those. Alright. I look to make sure the lines line up. It's the easiest way in these buildings to know. Alright, well. have to cook soon. Oh, this is gonna be. I asked for like a crowbar or something for a careful deconstruction tool that doesn't damage everything around it. Kind of like a precision pickaxe. So the pickaxe in the game actually has a destructive cone. Believe it or not. The more powerful the pickaxe, I actually think the cone is the same. It's just the damage it does to the type of surrounding material makes a lot of difference. Alright, let's put on a couple of doors. Before something just comes wandering in. And let's get a cozy little hearth going here. And we'll put up a table. Now, a lot of these models, they took out the old pieces, unless you're playing in an old version 1.1 game. Let's craft a simple improvised axe. Axes do less damage to stone. Using a pick is a little more dangerous when removing the furniture. You notice that some of the damage in the surroundings says 0. It's because the axe won't damage stone. that out of the way. Okay. Nope. There it is. Now is that the full height one? Yes. Beautiful. That's a narrow piece right there, straight up that window. Then there's two wider ones, but the narrow one we could never build. The less pieces you use for performance, the better. If I remember, this corner here took a crowned corner like this.
got orcs.
I want to make sure to repair just about anything that they could attack. But I'm getting tired. Yeah, so this window right here, right in front of me, is 2 wide, and these windows are 3. Now a standard wall is 3 wide, 4 tall. This window, the 2 wide, 4 tall, we've never been able to build. But those type of pieces are used all over the buildings, even today. And unfortunately, there's no way to replicate that look or style. Oh, I messed that one up bad. Not that that matters, but dwarves take pride in their work. Yeah, a couple nice buildings in here. Look at that. Oh, stopped at my head. No, I don't want to destroy that. Yeah. Careful if you have glamoring, you can destroy a lot of stuff you don't want to destroy. Aim careful. Now that's a GM only item. Oh, I'm not near a hearth? You gotta be kidding. Alright, fine. I thought I placed that pretty central.
When do we attack? I want to taste dwarf flesh.
I'll, of course, take down this all when it's time. Now this piece right here I wish we could build. It's in the game files. In fact, I wonder if it's been put in. No, just one with the brazier on top. So this central block 3x3, which is a foundation without the top on it, to do that you can try placing a granite square, but chances are it's half height and you can never adjust the height. And so it's very tough to replicate. You're better off just using adamant. It won't look exactly the same, but it's close. Okay, those are nice and lined up. I find getting these even to surrounding structures, you're better off doing it from the top. There you go. That one's not lined up though. right there. See, I lined up the lines in the block. This one's going to be a little tougher, I can tell. There. Now, they don't do this in the normal model, but I like putting two overlapping. There we go. I don't think it's actually on the actual model itself, but I don't like that sharp corner. Now, oh, that top one I'm going to have a hard time with, I know. Yeah. Should have taken this one down earlier. Remember, you can fall from 2 stories, well, 1 ladder length, 1 full ladder length, which is approximately, I think, 2 stories. 2 full stories. Maybe 3. 3 stories. And you won't take any damage. Oh, having bad internet connectivity today. Stream is... Doggone it, that's gonna bother me.
Oh, they'll make a tasty treat.
Just hold down E and it'll loot it. Can't fix that, which is disappointing, but this sign here. Hmm. Not a bad little place to live. Alright, I don't like this half-hanging thing here. But I wanted to keep everything else. So if you get level and square with it, you can just target that. Now on the inside, you'll notice everything is nice and lined up. I learned a lot by studying these buildings, how they were originally assembled. Of course, the building system has changed since those old videos. You used to have to use multiple layers of materials to get structural stability, but they stopped doing that because the more materials you use, the more system resources you would take. Of course, they changed the stability rules. So now that's not so true anymore. Well, it is true, it's just not as bad. Now this is 2 layers. Unfortunately, you're never going to be able to get to the little pieces that are damaged, sandwiched in between this and the ceiling. Heck, I can't even get to that one. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, how odd. I can't get to repair those either. That's new. Never had that problem before. Yep, can't repair anything in those corners. That's weird. Well, I will put down a bedroll. And go to sleep. I should probably put on something to eat, but I won't. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed.